They have to be proud of what they accomplished so far, but they also feel they've left some wins on the table and that their best basketball is yet to come.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for the Spurs, Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the 4. And not too often we see a matchup like this one. Both of these teams are elite when it comes to cleaning the glass, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and that's why I expect this to get physical around the rim, which will put the endurance of these teams' rebounders to the test.
Castle outside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Showing how athletic he is, when Castle sees room for takeoff, he jumps all over it.
Brunson passes to Towns. Anunoby against Vassell. Back to Towns. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
And here's Fox. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Wembanyama. Fox outside. Just 5 to shoot. Spurs need to get one up here. Champagnie, that's good.
Yeah, when he gets underneath the line, all eyes get trained on Fox, so he'll have someone available outside for the 3.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked Coach about Jalen Brunson's game and what stood out the most to him. He replied, I'd say his toughness as well as his leadership. His teammates rally behind him, and that's why we've got to bring that same kind of intensity to guarding him tonight. Containing Brunson won't be easy, but let's see if they're up for it. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And the first one at the line is good. And since the turn of the century, die-hard Knicks fans had dealt with some lean years, Grant, until recently.
No doubt, B.A., and they're happy to see meaningful games. The arrival of Jalen Brunson just changed things, and they've gone all in to surround him with talent.
Bridges hits them both. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild, but when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up, and still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Here's Fox. Again, the Spurs score.
Man, I like how confident Fox is inside. I mean, awesome, absolutely awesome, getting good positioning close to the basket.
Fox against Brunson. Pass to Hart. Bridges outside. Hart with a screen on Castle. Three-pointer, Bridges. And again, the Knicks missing. For San Antonio, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Now Fox. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Wembanyama, pass to Fox. The shot from the low post is good. Fox has got his second basket.
4 straight hoops. Ideal start for them.
Bridges outside. Outside Hart. New York working the ball around now. Here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Look, we know all players put a lot of work in the weight room, but Brunson certainly at the top of the list and uses that strength to shield off defenders really well.
Now here's Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Fox with the ball. And that one drops. 6 points for De'Aaron Fox.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Towns outside. Here's Anunoby. Right side, Brunson. Yep, count it.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Fox surveying the D. Wembanyama up top. Pass to Vassell. Three-pointer. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. They trail by 3. Tonight, their first look at this San Antonio squad this year.
They should have steamrolled this club last year, but that's not how it played out.
You know, it was 1-1 split from two teams on the opposite side of the standing. As we've said many times, anything can happen when you play out of conference.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Castle a screen on Towns. Wembanyama against Towns. Nice shot by Wembanyama.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. He's off on that one. Here's Wembanyama. On the wing, Fox. Pass to Champagny. Vassell outside. Fires the 3. Towns with a rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Brunson. Towns on a screen. Takes a 3. And that's good. Jalen Brunson for 3. Brunson's got 10 points.
If Brunson gets space from beyond the arc, expect him to let it fly. He's extremely confident in his abilities.
Fox uses the glass to finish the layup.
He still hasn't missed. 4 for 4 to start the game.
Yeah, he's setting himself up to be their go-to guy today.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him. The shot by Towns, no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Fox. Back to Castle. Here's Champagny. He's covered by Hart. Down low. Here's Fox. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Clark, heading into the postseason, some teams have bet it all on star power, while others have bet on chemistry.
Hey, I think continuity and chemistry are really the most important components to winning the championship because every team in the league has talent. Some have more talent or more superstar talent, but you've got to have a chemistry, a continuity, a connectedness that helps you work through the tough spots in the season and certainly in the playoffs.
And now that we have a break, let's take a look at the league's best rebounders. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Second, Karl Anthony Towns. Fourth, Victor Wembanyama.
It should be a lot of fun to watch 2 of the best rebounders in the league chase after the boards in this game.
And New York has possession. 4-point game. Oh, Fox with a steal. Up top, Barnes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Man, you got to appreciate the overall game of Barnes. He's efficient as a scorer and also works hard at the defensive end.
It's his first trip to the line.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 5. Towns a screen on Fox. Outside Hart. Towns against Wembanyama. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
Wembanyama, pass to Champagnie. Now here's Fox. There's the three. Towns with a rebound.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Outside Brunson. Outside Hart. Towns a screen on Barnes. Hart passes to Anunoby. 5 to shoot. Here's Brunson outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. Puts up a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Now here's Barnes, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
First in field goal percentage, and they're so impressive when it comes to their aggressiveness on the defensive end. Number 1 in opponent scoring. A team that gets in your face on defense and doesn't give up anything easy.
And you really can't emphasize enough how impressive their field goal percentage is. They run their game plan so well and know how to get the shots they want. And he drops the first. And San Antonio making a change here. Harper's checked in. New York also changing it up. Robinson comes in for Towns. And Clarkson subbed in for Hart. Both free throws good from Barnes. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. Left side Robinson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
You know, I don't care how close you are to the cup. If Wemby is lurking, you got to do something else.
Here's Brunson outside. And it's Brunson again missing. The Spurs have got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Wembanyama pass to Fox. There's the triple. And it's New York with a rebound. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back to you guys.
He's taken over. Okay, Allie, good stuff. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a look at the stats for Mikal Bridges.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Knicks trail by 5. Clarkson outside. The three is up. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Now here's Robinson. He's scoreless. Alvarado outside. New York working the ball around now. To the middle. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Fox outside. Six to shoot. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Man, he's got it going now. When he's in this kind of a zone, boy, he's fun to watch.
1:56 left to play in the first. Stolen by Wembanyama. And here's the fast break. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Alvarado. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Knocks it loose. Oh, Fox with a steal. Here's Champagnie. He drops it from range. Champagnie's got his second bucket on the night.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. For San Antonio, Hornets checked in for Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Champagnie. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. Towns, he's checked in for New York. San Antonio leading by 8. Fox outside. Shot from 12. The Knicks pull it in.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Alvarado outside. Robinson finds Clarkson. Here's Towns. Here's Alvarado. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. Now just a 5-point Spurs lead.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And, you know, he's got that skill set.
Fox outside. Pass to Johnson. Shot from the wing. Clarkson grabs a miss. Knicks trail by 5. No good on the shot. Now Barnes. 4 seconds left, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. That free throw good from Barnes. Both free throws good from Barnes. Here's Shamet. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's De'Aaron Fox making highlights for the Spurs. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So here are the five for New York as they start the second. They've got Jordan Clarkson. Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And then it's Landry Shamet, and it's Alvarado in at the point. Towns for three. Down goes the three-pointer for Karl Anthony Towns.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the three ball.
Here's Harper, still without a bucket. Outside Johnson. Just 4 to shoot to the inside. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And for offensive players, they say that understanding angles gives a big advantage. Can you elaborate on that a little bit, Clark?
I think I can, B.A., a little bit. When you think about the geometry of the game, angles, spacing, timing, those things are not what you would think about when you think geometry, but how you cut, how you move, when you move, get to the basket, all of that stuff is part of the geometry of the game.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Now here's Clarkson. Towns outside. Jacks up a three. Sinks it from distance. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
Towns is money off the catch and shoot.
Clarkson against Castle. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
Here's Towns. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Hits the trifecta.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Devin Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And a switch here also for New York. McBride, he's checked in for Shamet. Quarter two and about 2 minutes in. San Antonio moving the ball around. Back to Vassell. Pass to Castle. Shot clock at 5. The fadeaway. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Towns outside. Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And while we have a second, let's take a look at the top scoring rookies in the NBA right now. Stephon Castle, third.
And it's always hard to predict how easily young players will adapt to the league. But on the offensive end, he's really hit the ground running.
Well, you know, hey, as a rookie, it's always hard to earn the respect of coaches, but he's earned every minute he's gotten this season. Just a terrific offensive threat.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Barnes passes to Harper. Now Vassell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he gets the bucket. And the Spurs lead by 7.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Towns outside. Three-pointer. Doesn't go there. Now he's 6 for 9. For San Antonio, they've gotten off to a sensational 5 for 5 start in the second quarter. And here's Vassell, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. And that one drops for him. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Towns. A 17-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And piling up the points at the line. He was in attack mode all night.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Castle left side. Pass to Harper. Offline with a 3. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 7-point differential. Towns a screen on Vassell. Now Towns takes a 3. Vassell with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Harper passes to Cornette. Clarkson against Vassell. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in the game. Towns getting it done under the hoop.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Harper. No points yet. Cornette passes to Vassell. That one's good for 2. And the Spurs lead by 7.
And this is what it's all about inside. Vassell willing to get physical to finish his motion.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Towns can't get that one to fall.
Well, you know exactly why they let him have that shot.
Pass to Castle. 4-3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Now here's Vassell. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. Outside Barnes. Here's Castle. Out to the wing. From deep, Harper. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Pass to Clarkson. Towns outside to halt the run. New York again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 13. Vassell passes to Harper. Vassell outside. And here's Castle.
Yo, set it up.
Inside. Cornette with it. Working on Robinson. Cornette with the bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A different look for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette, and De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Castle. So New York going with almost an entirely new group here. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. Mikal Bridges checked in for McBride, and Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado.
Watch the screen.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Now here's Wembanyama. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the paint. And Hart throws it down.
Way too easy for Hart. This is why the defense has to push him out of the paint.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. That one goes. Count it.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
Pass to Wembanyama. Three-pointer, Fox. Hart pulls it in.
Well, in most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
Brunson finds Hart. Here's Towns. Fires for 3. No good there.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Barnes. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. Fox, that's good.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Brunson looks it over. Check out Brunson going to work inside.
Such an impressive feel for the game and with the ball in his hands. Brunson is so clever. He can outsmart a lot of defenders with his dribble moves.
Barnes passes to Harper. Here's Fox. Fox can't get that one to fall.
He's off his game right now, trying to find a groove.
Pass to Brunson. New York needs to get off a shot here. Anunoby can't get it to go.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Harper passes to Vassell. Now here's Wembanyama. San Antonio moving the ball around. Wembanyama, screen on Hart. Pulls it from the top of the key. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Knicks trail by 11. Towns outside. The 3-ball. And the 3-pointer goes. Towns has got 23 points.
They are definitely shooting it well from beyond the arc right now.
Outside Barnes. 3-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Bridges.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. And I think they need to continue to press that advantage. They've got to get back to that. Don't go away from that. It's been working so well for them. Stay with it.
San Antonio with the ball. After the basket by New York. The 3 from Barnes. Pure from 3-point range. Barnes has got 8.
You know, Barnes is a good shooter from deep. When he's in rhythm, he's dangerous from out there.
Bridges outside. Brunson against Fox. Towns on a screen. Brunson. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Stopping Brunson clean is really a challenging endeavor. I mean, he's clever, he's agile, and he is physical and assertive, too.
First one falls for him.
You talk about a high motor, mental tenacity and toughness. Brunson wears defenses down, even when they throw different people at him.
Champagnie, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper. Both free throws good from Brunson.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Castle outside. Brunson against Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Fires the three. The basket's good. Off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Now here's Brunson. Coming off a 22-point game against Philadelphia. Brunson inside with the finish.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one.
And fellas, I think you have to like his improvements over his free throw numbers from a year ago. It's not a significant number or a huge amount, but it's improvement nonetheless.
And that one misses.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Castle against Bridges. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. And it's Fox missing. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. Spurs out in front. They lead by 8. Hey, Allie.
Well, Carl, they're scoring pretty easily. What has to change in the second half?
Our whole defensive system right now, because it's just not working. It's not the coaches, it's us as players. We're letting them get too much fast break. They're doing a great job, and they're hitting some shots, so we got to be able to make them miss.
Best of luck locking it in, guys.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up? And this is totally off topic, but how did you guys feel about games on back-to-back nights?
I didn't mind back-to-back games, but what I really like were back-to-back titles.
Yeah, I know a little something about that too, Shaq. I know it's pretty sweet.
Well, it sure is nice to see you guys agreeing about something for a change. Shifting gears back to that first half, De'Aaron Fox had it all working.
You know, I see a lot of myself in De'Aaron Fox. Fastest guy in the league with the ball in his hands. Does his best work in a space skinny.
Yeah, you're practically twins.
Yeah, identical.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie at the power forward position. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They trail by 11. Anunoby passes to Hart. Outside Brunson. Lets a floater go. And that's 2 points on the layup. Brunson's got 23.
When he's hot, Brunson is capital letter hot. There's just so many ways he can hurt you.
On the wing, Fox. Brunson defending. And it's Fox missing. Knicks trail by 9. Anunoby on the wing. No made baskets yet. Pass to Hart. Fox against Brunson. Pulls up on the wing. Rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Brunson passes to Towns. 3-pointer off the mark. San Antonio leading by 11. He shoots. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Fox against Brunson. Towns a screen on Fox. Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Towns showing some fight inside.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Now Fox. 18 points for him. Fox aggressive.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Rebound San Antonio. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Wembanyama finds Castle. Fox with the ball. Give him 20. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Pass to Hart. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
You really see Hart's athleticism inside. I mean, he can bounce, he can twist and turn, really good body control. Whatever it takes to score, he usually can make it happen.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. To the left wing. Here's Champagnie. He's got 6. Fox outside. Pass to Vassell. Clock at 4. Knocks down the triple. Vassell's got 9.
Yeah, the three-point shot is an important part of Vassell's game and an important part of this offense.
Brunson against Fox. Right side, Brunson. And he banks in the layup. Brunson's got 25 points.
Offensively, he's carrying his weight, doing his part. Maybe they should get the ball to him a little bit more.
Fox outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. Takes the 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Hart. Back to Brunson. With contact, Brunson gets it to go.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Vassell outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Fox right side. This one for 3. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Back to Brunson. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 now.
Registering 3 threes in the first half, he hasn't hit one since.
Out to Fox. Castle outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Towns, and give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Towns against Wembanyama. The shot by Towns, no good. Spurs lead by 13. Back to Vassell. Pass to Wembanyama. And here's Fox. The three. No good. Now here's Hart. A key piece to their offense, putting up 12 points a game. Towns a screen on Vassell. Anunoby for three. Nails it from three. Anunoby's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice job of setting himself up for that shot right there. Anunoby knocking down the three.
Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive. Knicks trail by 12. Bridges outside. Outside Hart. Pass to Brunson. Launches a three. Rebounded by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Fox the pass to Wembanyama. Up top Castle. Vassell outside. Launches it. They get it again. Here's Champagnie. Gets the 3-ball to go. Champagnie's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, when Wembanyama is inside, you expect him to finish. Instead, he makes the high IQ pass to the outside.
Fox against Brunson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
One of his great attributes is Brunson is very aggressive as an offensive player. He's not ever going to let a foul keep him from doing what he wants to do.
And San Antonio making a change here. Barnes is checked in. You know, it seems like there's much more competition at the big man spot than there used to be.
I think a lot of that is due to the way players are developed now, particularly the big guys. They come in now expected to handle the ball and shoot, and they've watched a number of their predecessors do that in the last couple of decades. Teams now want to have 4 or more shooters on the floor to put great pressure on the opposing defense. So where there used to be 2 spots available for big guys, now they're fighting over 1 spot.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And the free throw, no good.
One of the most popular players in the world the moment he entered this league, Wembanyama continues to grow his fan base.
Brunson passes to Towns. The jump hook. Towns gets past the contact and scores. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Pass to Wembanyama. Robinson with a steal. Towns against Barnes, and they pick up 2. Towns has got 31 points.
Right now, Towns is putting on a show. It's up to the defense to try to figure out how to slow him down.
Barnes finds Castle. Here's Champagnie. The rebound by Bridges. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Anunoby on the wing. Towns outside. Brunson against Fox. And a big finish by Robinson.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Now here's Fox. 23 points in the game. Inside, here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Johnson comes in for Champagnie, and it's Harper in for Fox.
Already an elite player in this league. The scary thing about Wembanyama is that he's only going to get better.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. New York making a switch here. And coming back from the All-Star break, these are the squads that are filling it up from downtown. In the third spot, the Spurs.
As the season has gone on, the ball has gone in more and more. You like the trend. They're in a terrific rhythm offensively.
Alvarado outside. Shoots over Harper. New York again can't hit. San Antonio leading by 11. Barnes finds Johnson. The three-pointer off the mark. New York has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Diawara passes to Robinson. Alvarado right side. And a big finish by Robinson.
Throwing it down hard. Robinson was fully committed on that.
Pass to Barnes. Now here's Johnson. Here's Harper. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Back to Alvarado. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shamet. Counted from distance. Shamet's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Harper. And here's Barnes. Give him 8. Wembanyama up top. Tries it from 19. The rebound by Shamet. Knicks trail by 6. Outside Robinson. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Diawara misses the 3. Well, the Spurs shooting the rock at 58%. Here's Harper. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game. Uses the glass on the layup. Harper's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3-ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Clarkson. Here's Shamet. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Count it. And now it's a 10-point Spurs lead.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. San Antonio on top, up 10. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Landry Shamet. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Alvarado in at the one. Towns double team. Pass to Shamet from behind the arc. No luck on that one. And Barnes has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. On the wing, Fox. He's covered by Clarkson. Here's Harper. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Clarkson against Barnes. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Clarkson missing. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's Fox. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved, unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
Knicks trail by 13. Pass to Shamet. It's intercepted. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Harper. And yep, it's good. And the Spurs lead by 15.
For Vassell to really make an impact, that's what he has to do. Initiate the offense.
Towns taking his time here. And the layup is good. Towns has got 33 points.
He's doing a heck of a job, and his offense is keeping them afloat.
Now Fox to the middle. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Spurs lead by 13. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Fox outside. Crafty move. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And it's good for 2. Towns has got 6 here in the quarter.
Paint is Karl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Now here's Fox. Alvarado defending. Fox beats him inside. A slick move.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Pass to Robinson. Barnes against Towns. Over Barnes. That's good from Towns. On the assist from Robinson. Towns has got 39. Fox outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Shamet.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Back to Towns. And the layup is good off the glass. Towns has got 16 points here in the second half.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Fox with the ball. Oh, Fox, too sly. Beats the contact.
And there's a bit of the explosiveness from Fox. Really tough to contain there around the rim.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. And it's blocked. Now here's Fox. Clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Fox has got 11 points in the quarter.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Fires from deep. Shamet, no good. Spurs lead by 15. Fox outside. Yep, that one goes. Fox has got 36 points.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
Alvarado, the pass to Towns. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Spurs.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Vassell. The rebound by Shamet.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Timeout called. Mitch Johnson. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Cornette. Champagnie comes in for Barnes. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Vassell. And Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. A big group substitution here for New York. Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Anunoby comes in for Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Brunson up top. He's covered by Fox. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Champagnie, the pass to Fox. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Johnson. From deep. And Anunoby pulls it down. Knicks trail by 17. Back to Hart. Outside Brunson. Shoots over Johnson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Champagnie's got rebound number 8 now.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now here's Towns. New York working the ball around now. Anunoby finds Brunson. And the Knicks miss again. San Antonio leading by 17. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Pass to Fox. And here's Johnson. Back to Fox. Got it. Fox has got 38 points.
The handles of Fox, nasty. Remarkable at carving through the defense and creating shot opportunities for himself.
And here's Brunson. Towns outside. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Towns has got 18 points now here in the second half.
He's doing everything he can to keep them afloat.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
You know, it's hard to believe a guy over 7 feet is capable of moves like that. I mean, my goodness.
How about that elevated look on the AT&T Connected Cam? Here's Brunson. Outside Anunoby. Towns a screen on Johnson. Anunoby passes to Hart. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Fox. Wembanyama, screen on Brunson. He was all alone on that one. Fox has got 41.
That's his 3rd triple of the night, his 2nd since halftime.
Out to Bridges. From downtown. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Mikal Bridges lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
And so it's Mitch Johnson here calling timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, De'Aaron Fox.
We saw outstanding focus and really good energy from him all the minutes he was on the floor. He was determined to make an impact every time he touched the ball, and he did just that. Guys on both squads could learn a lot from what he did here tonight.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. Vassell outside. Here's Fox. Back to Vassell. Connects from downtown.
You know, he's so smooth on his catch and shoot jump shots, and Vassell has a natural rhythm on him too.
Over to the left wing. Towns against Wembanyama. Towns down low. Over Wembanyama. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Well, Clark, you were a bit of a trendsetter with this, but it seems the stretch 4 is here to stay in the NBA.
Well, the combination of size and touch, something I took pride in as a player. I was versatile. And back then, I mean, a guy 6'8" that was able to play inside and out wasn't as common as it is now. Teams want a lot of floor spacing, and they want as many players out there that can space the floor, including the big guys. So 4 out is now a standard practice of how the game is played. One of the things I love about Towns is how versatile he is. He's a big guy who continues to be a matchup nightmare for defenses.
Looking at who's out there now for San Antonio. Plumlee's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Olynyk comes in for Champagnie. Bryant, he's checked in for Vassell. And it's Johnson in for Castle. And so Towns nails them both.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and catch is generally among the best in the league.
Now here's Johnson. Plumlee finds Fox. Lets it fly from 18. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Dadier. Fox against Towns. Lets the 3 fly. The triple drops.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Spurs.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And their win total will climb a little higher once this one's official. It'll be their 63rd win of the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of Game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in Game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for De'Aaron Fox.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Robinson rips down the board. And here's New York now, trailing by 17. Gets it to go. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 22 was their biggest lead. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Johnson. 4 on the clock. Oh, the finesse with the floater.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, De'Aaron Fox.